Hello there. Hey, I'm just doing a casual stream. I'm not even going to do Fantasy Genesis today. I'm just, I had the idea that I wanted to just draw some references, starting with Tor Johnson. I got more washi tape, although it's not here in this room with me now. I have what's left over of this washi tape. But if you would also like to do some sketchbooking, please feel free. Things are going pretty well today. I didn't really do much today, which is fine with me. This is not a perfect square, obviously. I'm going to try and not worry about that too much. You know who Tor Johnson is? He was sort of this, I think he was a wrestler, but he had this terrifying look to him. You can see him in Plan 9 from Outer Space and a number of other movies. I think he's in Bride of the Atom. The Black Sleep, that's one of his better movies. And just a big bald guy. Immensely ugly. And he had an undead look to him. He was real easy to make it look like he was some kind of undead zombie guy. This particular reference I'm using has a lot of shadow on it. It's a still from The Black Sleep. And I'm not getting the eyes right. The eyes should be more glossy, you know. And he's wrapped in chains for some reason. He had a huge fat neck. Look at that. I don't think I'm doing a great job with him so far, but that's fine. It's fine. This should be his ear. This is all X'd out. This is all going to be dark. Somehow. All right, so we have an idea, or the beginning of an idea. This isn't the pen I wanted. Where's the pen I wanted? This is the pen I wanted, I think. Throwing down some Tor Johnson. All right. So many things you can do to relax in this world, but nothing beats art. At least for me. All right. Okay. We're going to give it a moment, then we're going to erase. Hopefully not smearing black ballpoint ink everywhere. Oh, and I can see all my mistakes. Nope, it's not this one. It is this pen. Okay. All right, so now that we have Tor Johnson here, I have some Sumi ink, various shades. We're going to try and use some of the purple. This isn't a watercolor sketchbook, so anything that I potentially get wet on here could be a problem for me. Also, I'm not 100% sure about the ink on these particular ballpoint pens. I think they're gel ink. Okay. So I can let this be dark. And then we're going to look for a lighter color to sort of tone in. Some shading. Maybe the inside of an ear. Oh, it's probably a little too dark. It's okay. We're gonna lift some of it out. All right, that looks pretty good. Now let's draw another dude. Do I need some more tape? Maybe. Put this one here, or I could move my book over and do it on this side. Once I feel like this is dry enough, I'll pull the tape up. I don't know how I got away with it, but I spent the last few years of my job doing a lot of drawing, just drawing on my desk. I don't know who this guy is. I think it's a Japanese horror movie still that I found somewhere. These little horns seem to prove it. I think what kind of makes this character work is he's all dark and then the eyes have to be white. So this whole area of the eyes has got to be in shade, like an unnatural shade. All right, let's pull our tape off of this guy now before I ruin it. No. Ah, very nice. Got a nice straight line. Ooh, I don't like when it does that. We'll try ripping from the other direction. Look how nice this straight line came out. All right, a little minor error. Hardly noticeable in the grand scheme of things. And that one is pictured, but look at that straight line. It's like a photo. It's like a printer came along and did that one. All right, pretty good. I'll have to figure out what this is from. Looks a little bit like my friend Ken. Oh, he's got like these sort of black lips. Okay. So, as we've established, it's not that pen, it's this pen. There we go. This is where the shadow is going to go all in these pockets. And he's definitely got some kind of mascara or something on, but it's very dark around the eyes, except for the white of the eye. And then these two mysterious horns and these kind of forehead protuberances. This is making me think I should get out one of my nib pens. I don't even know if I have any nib pens left. Like I said, I just recently did this move. I have all my art supplies I haven't given away yet. But if you told me hey, go get a nib pen, I don't even know where I would start to look. It's somewhere in the studio. I might just buy some more. Nib pens are pretty cheap, all things considered. Trying to get this collar to look a bit more rendered. It's kind of a Phantom of the Opera meets Frankenstein look to him. Okay, where's my eraser? Can't be far off. All right, same deal. Are we going with purple? Going with purple. Purple black. Could go blue or sepia. First of all, let's try and get some black background in there. Okay. Now we have to sort of suss out what the lighting of this figure is going to be. I know that we want to get a lot of shadow around the eyes, except for the pupil of the eye itself is white. And I'm talking like get into the eye. And leave the pupil. I have a white Posca pen. It would be perfect. He's looking pretty ghastly. That's looking pretty good, actually. Okay. Now, I can't pull this tape off because it's still too wet, but I don't know, it's looking pretty cool. Let's see what else I got on this page. I'm going to click on this one thing that I just did because I don't know what it's from. It's got some Chinese writing and I can't read it. All right. While we're waiting for that to dry, we can go back to this area right here. It's a terrible pencil. I have a better pencil. How about this one? So I don't know what this drawing reference is from. Quite frankly, some of these drawing references I'm looking at, a lot of them are horror movies. Some of them might be AI, which if it is, I think I found a fun way to use AI. Just use it as your own drawing reference. That way your art is original, at least. I'm just referencing something. And actually, I don't really know. I think it looks like a Twilight Zone. It's black and white. Might be something from like They Live. We have this guy and he's got this television monitor strapped to his face. He's got a tie on. Okay. Can we do this with tape? Where's my tape at? There it is. I might even be able to recycle tape. Let's try that. I'm gonna pull the tape off of here. Nice, but not that great. Okay, wait. Then here's a piece of tape. The watercolors have degraded the paper so that when you're pulling your tape up, of course, it starts to tear off. So not ideal. That one's ripping already. I like how that one came out. Okay. This was it's in the name of science and discovery. We're seeing if we can recycle washi tape. Science and discovery. Well, that one's, look at that nice straight line. It sort of worked. It sort of worked. All right, we're gonna go ahead and throw it down here. There we go. All right, not you. All right. Seem to be waterproof or water resistant. So I'm able to ink and then sort of do a wash over the top. Hopefully I'm on screen. Here we go. I got some wall art that I want to like hang in my studio. I was able to hang one of the pieces, which is, you can't see it right here, but it's this big galaxy image. And I want to hang the other one like right here to the right of it, but my desk and everything is in the way and I'll have to like be moving it, which I am loath to do. And I'm also afraid, because I'm all alone here, if I fall, no one will find me for days. So I got to be real careful about how I do it. All right. Where's his ears? The ears aren't in the original. And what we're seeing is his lips have all been burned away, so we have this sort of exposed skeleton mouth situation. Maybe it's because he's grinning so hard. Background is like curtains or something. Okay. Let's give that a moment to dry, and then we're gonna erase it. That seems to have worked. Okay. Now, this is where the science and discovery part comes in. We don't know how this tape is going to hold up. The paper may be already compromised. I could do something other than the purple black. I've got sepia or brown black, and I've got blue black. I've got green black. Might do green black. All right. These are meant to be curtains, as I mentioned. Okay, baby. I don't think the curtains are going to be obvious, but I think at least we're going to have this vertical background. Okay. Under the chin. Definitely the view screen itself should be dark. All right, and then we got the suit. We can make the suit darker than the background, like the suit and the tie, to create some contrast. All right, we can just kind of see if we can do some flex. All right, and we're just going to sort of pray for rain here, that everything dries, and then when we remove our tape, everything will be good. You know what I don't have anymore? I don't have my gouache paints anymore. I used to really love my jelly gouache, and I mean, it was about 5 years old when I got rid of them because they had mold growing in one of the colors, and a couple of the colors actually. And they had all dried out, and I had to sort of reconstitute them a few times. Look at that. You can recycle washi tape to a degree. Nice. All right. Pretty fun. Okay. What can I do here? I've got another Tor Johnson. I've got some of the... There's all kinds of characters I could do here. Could do sort of a Lon Chaney. War of the Colossal Beast. There's a pretty nasty looking Nosferatu I could do. Okay. We're going to think about getting a little Nosferatu guy down here at the bottom. Count Warlock. This one, I'm not as concerned about realism here. I'm going to try and cartoon it. The thing I'm already not liking is he has these evil go. All right, we're gonna put some fresh tape on this time. Fresh tape. Man, I haven't painted in a long time. All right, I just bought some more washi tape. Okay, that's all looking pretty good. Okay, so this technique, for what it's worth, is pretty good. It's a I don't know if you can read this. There it is. Paper Mate Ink Joy. Got it at Walmart. All right, I want to make this cloak dark. And we may end up using my white Posca pen on the eyes, I'm not sure. The reference drawing I have certainly suggests it. Okay. Once again, what did I do with my brush? There it is right here. All right, this one, these two are purple, this one was green. These are all shades of black, so it could be any color black. I'm gonna go with blue black this time. I think the blue black might actually be kind of blue too. All right, we want to go in hard on the blue, on the cloak, as if this is our black tone. So tons of pigment laying into this area. But I also want some tone in the back brown behind him. It just means it's got to be a lighter tone. And I don't think I've gotten in dark enough yet. Maybe that's as dark as it gets. Acadian Comics, nice to see you. Let me write this. Definitely. So here's how this is how I divide it up. If it's for production, I'm probably doing it digital because I don't have a good scanner. Although I have a printer that has a scanner on. It's just not big enough, So if it's for production and you're gonna reproduce it somewhere, you've either got to take it someplace to get it scanned, or you gotta have a good scanner yourself, like a big old scanner, which I don't have. But maybe I will get one. But I really love sketchbooking. I think sketchbooking is the coolest. And I'm looking forward to Inktober this year as every year. Now, where is this shadow? Okay, now we have some light tones kind of coming in here. So he's kind of backlit. I have to say this is kind of the weakest one I did tonight. Oh, it's okay. Let it dry out a little bit more. I have the Magic Posca pen. I really wanted the eyes to pop out as white, which I think I can still do. All right, well, while we're waiting, let's go ahead and remove the tape. Can it be done? Oof. Sort of. It almost worked. I mean, it's working. It's just tears up the paper a little bit. This is not a watercolor sketchbook. I mean, it's just regular plain paper. So I'm not surprised that it's not holding up great, but it's fine. It's doing its job. I could get my little heat gun and just like blast it with air. All right. Wondering if this works. Oh, it kind of worked. Once this dries, I can get in a little bit deeper on it. Anyways, these are very fun. These are Sumi E colors. I think you can get these off of Jet Pens or possibly Amazon still. It's 6 shades of black. It's just different versions of it. So you can see this was the purple black. This is the green black. And this is meant to be blue black. So it has a nice bluish tinge to it. All right, where's my Posca? I want to blot out his eyes. I worked on one of them and didn't work on the other. Still too wet. I wonder if I can actually clean up this edge too. Yeah, it's definitely still too wet. Well, that's the fun of a sketchbook, I guess. All right. All right. I think that's enough for right now. If you're still listening, please like, follow, and subscribe. There will be more art, more sketchbooking every day until we finish up this whole sketchbook. We have so far done 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 pages, and we're going to try all kinds of different artistic things in here, artistic styles, and I don't know. I'll see you later.